up, guys? It's been, well, frankly, quite a while since I had my last video. My last video was last Friday, I believe, and it's a whole week from now, and it really sucks because I have had a lot of videos to do, but originally, how I make my videos is I film them at home, right here in the famous studio you guys already know, and then I go to school, which I take a Unitech class, which is a career center, and I take in a class on digital media, and normally in our free time, which we get like half an hour of free time within the 2.5 hour class, I just sit down and I edit my videos and I put them out for you guys to watch. And so because it is Christmas time and Christmas is in 3 days, they actually didn't have school because I'm on Christmas break, and so I kept trying to find a way. Originally I was going to go back to filming on my phone, to when I was like, you know what, let's put it on my computer, and it just took me a while, and I've had very many parties to go to for Christmas. I have work. It's still a giant big muddled mess, but I have only made one Christmas special video, which really sucks because I love doing my Christmas special. But I've only made one video, and that was a review for Violent Night, which is an awesome movie. I gotta talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special in this one. It's a new holiday special from Marvel, following the Guardians of the Galaxy as they try to get Kevin Bacon as a Christmas present for Peter. And yeah, I've seen it twice now. I'm gonna give you my thoughts right now, but before I do that, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, comment down below your opinions of the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. And with that said, why don't you take a look with me real quick. And this is what happens. This is what happens in Missouri weather. Look at all this snow. There's so much snow out there. Like, my job doesn't even, we're not even open because the roads are so icy. It's -2 degrees right now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy out there. But I just thought I'd show that because my channel really hasn't really been in the festive mood. So, getting in the festive mood, we're having a white Christmas, and I'm so excited. Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. Now this one is, again, I am the kind of person, like, at the beginning of the year, I was like, Marvel's not doing quantity over quality. They're just making a bunch of movies with so many different people, and that they can do it, and putting them out. And then into 2022, they really did start to feel like they were going quantity over quality. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness was great. Moon Knight was pretty good. But then Thor: Love and Thunder and Ms. Marvel all felt like projects that they just crapped out. And then, what was after that? There was Werewolf by Night, which felt empty. There was She-Hulk, which felt empty. There was, what was the other movie? Wakanda Forever, which was something that really did need to be made. But then there was a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be good, this is gonna be cute, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy, but chances are, it's not gonna be as great as the movies, it's not gonna be as cute as I want it to be, it's just gonna be another thing that Marvel pushed out. I was wrong. This holiday special is great. It is absolutely hilarious in any way. Let's start with the positives here. This cast, absolutely bonkers. Everyone knows these Guardians of the Galaxy. Everyone loves the Guardians of the Galaxy. And they're just as good here because you get Peter, which is barely a prominent part until like the end of it. And then you get Groot, which obviously isn't that big of a prominent part. At first when I saw a picture of Bruff Groot, I was like, I'm gonna kill myself. And then in this, he was actually really cute in here, so he was good. Then you get Rocket, not really a prominent part. The two prominent people in this, Drax and Drax and Mantis, are absolutely perfect together. Not only do they have great chemistry, but they can also work well on their own and have great chemistry with everyone around them. Dave Bautista's Drax is even more hilarious than he usually is. Mantis, we actually get to start feeling her as a character. She never felt as a character before. Now we can feel her in this kind of character of that she has some emotions for Peter, and because they're siblings, and that has some emotional moments, and you can feel that from her character. She was just a character that was kind of like throwaway. Before this one, she was like bottom of my list of heroes on the MCU, and now with this one, you can tell she is getting better and better and better through the MCU movies. Sorry about that yawn there. It is, I had to wake up early after, it's, you know life. But anyways, Mantis is just absolutely great in here. Dave Bautista, absolutely great. And even the characters that don't play a prominent role here are absolutely great. Another big surprise was Kevin Bacon was actually surprisingly good in here. He played himself, and he's got a lot of very nice gags within him being an actor, and all the Guardians hating actors. That is just absolutely hilarious. Speaking of me calling this hilarious constantly, the film, or the short film, the 45-minute special, is absolutely hilarious. Every time I watched it, I laughed over the same gags over and over again because they're surprisingly just funny and cute. And again, the actors here, every time I see them, they just make me giggle because they've all got such great chemistry. And James Gunn, who writes these films, writes them absolutely perfectly. James Gunn is a great writer. With the cast here, they can always balance, and that's a thing about James Gunn. Every movie he makes is absolutely hilarious because not only can he write them well, but he gets a cast here that can just combine themselves perfectly and feel like a family, feel like an absolutely hilarious group of friends, and that's what he does well here, because not only is this hilarious, but the performances are so good. Not only is this hilarious, but there's also a bunch of heartfelt moments here with showcasing Peter's relationship with Yondu and how their kind of relationship that they were growing up and going on throughout here. And then of course we get the Mantis as Peter's sister, and at the final shot here was very emotional because they feel something for each other, they love each other like brother and sisters do, and that is all balanced really well. The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special is everything James Gunn can always craft and throw it in here. This has been a big year for James Gunn. Not only did last year we get the Suicide Squad, which combines everything I've said about this with even more. Not only did we get that, but we got Peacemaker, which again combines everything I said about this with even more. Then we got this, and then he's taken over DC. James Gunn is an excellent director, and his direction for everything he does not feel like they're just throwing out. James Gunn was probably assigned this and it wasn't like, oh, it's just a holiday special, I'm just gonna be lazy on this. He put time, he put money, and it really works here. It's an instant holiday classic for me as a Marvel fan, as a fan of comedies. This movie just 100% worked for me because it just combines everything about the Guardians in an emotional and festive spirit. Really gets me in the mood for Christmas. It's a holiday classic. I'm going to be watching it every year. Now, we do got to talk about the issue here that with Werewolf by Night, it kind of left me feeling empty. Did this feel like this? The first time, I slept on it, and then I woke up the next day, I was like, yeah, that was good. Left me feeling empty. Second time I watched it just really clicked with me. I'm like, okay, I really see what James Gunn tried to do here. So no, it doesn't really make me feel empty because of the kind of direction that James Gunn pushes it in and makes it feel like it's an absolute prominent area inside of this universe. That's just what James Gunn does with this, and for me, it just really works. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special is just an absolute classic for me that I will be watching every year. On my yearly ranking, originally I put it in the top 10. I felt bad because I don't want a special to beat out 46 other movies, with a lot of them being really good, into the top 10. So it's like number 11 right now, I think. So it's not a top 10 film. But if it was a full-length special feature, it's absolutely great. And it's not very high on my MCU list either, because, I mean, MCU is great, but for what it is, in the context, throw it in the context here of, it's a Marvel special. Throw it in that context. You realize that it's absolutely perfect, and so, if I was putting it in the context of that, it's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'd probably give it, like, a B+. If I was putting in the context that it's a Marvel special for holiday that James Gunn put a lot of soul into, I'm just gonna say screw it and give it an A+. Originally, just flat in the middle there, I think I would give it an A-. But for the sake of the context of this just being a Marvel special that they could have just thrown on Disney Plus for people to watch and get view hours up, but they put heart into it, they made it actually really good, I'm just gonna say screw it and give it an A+. That was my opinions on the holiday special. I might do something on Christmas, I'm not sure, but tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I do gotta work tomorrow, unless Snowmageddon screws that over. Please have Snowmageddon screw that over. But anyways, I probably will do something for Christmas. I am hopefully, if Snowmageddon does not screw that over, I'm going to go see Puss in Boots: The Last Wish on Monday. I'm very excited for that. Y'all know, as viewers of my channel, that I am a big Shrek franchise fan. So I'm excited to do that and bring back my most famous video, the Shrek ranking. I'm excited to do that. And then we got to start with our top 10 list, our bottom 10 list, our animated movie ranking, everything. I'm waiting on the animated movies till I see Strange World and Puss in Boots. But we got so many videos coming up because it's December. A lot of videos I will be pushing out till January. I'm not going to upload an Umbrella Academy ranking. I'm not going to upload a... I'm probably not going to upload a Wednesday review. Well, I will upload a Wednesday review in 2022. But a lot of videos I plan to do, like the Despicable Me ranking and probably the Shrek ranking, will all be pushed to January because of how big my schedule will be because of the end of the year. And I've delayed it a whole week because of the Christmas parties and me trying to figure out how I'm going to upload these videos. So I do feel really bad about that. But you will have a bunch of videos coming soon. Thank you for watching. And with that said, subscribe to join the Nerd Army. Peace out.